Downton and I run the influence business. We help people raise their level of influence so they can sell themselves, their ideas and their services more effectively. Now today's tip is on social media, and if like me you're at a loss to see how you could make use of some of it, here are some ideas I've found helpful. Firstly, LinkedIn, which I've been on for some years but have been guilty of collecting names and doing very little else. A bit like going to a networking event, collecting business cards and then discovering them weeks later. I'm now working it much better and it's proving a really useful networking tool. I've got a search function actively looking for people who may be interested in what the influence business does. I then consciously make an effort to connect with them and start a relationship. I've also developed a company profile in addition to my personal one, and that gives anyone interested a much better idea of how we might help their organisation. It emphasises the benefits of what we can offer. And lastly, remember that spamming people does not work. Not that I've done it myself, but I've had it done to me. And if someone says they know me or have done business with me and patently they haven't, well, I just delete the email. And now for a couple of tips on Twitter, which I've come to late because I wasn't remotely interested in most of the self-indulgent drivel being tweeted out there. But it's a great way to be seen as someone active in your sector, with something interesting to say, perhaps with an article or event of interest to publicise. You should aim to be someone seen to be interested in others, who asks questions and is active in connecting people with a common interest. Retweeting other people's stuff is a great way to show an interest in them and increases your followers, if of course your stuff is sufficiently interesting for other people to retweet. And I found that the key point to remember with social media is to treat it just like face-to-face networking. Be interested more than trying to be interesting. Build relationships and don't attempt to sell. And become known as someone worth knowing. Now, if you found this useful, why not subscribe now? And if you'd like to see more of our business tips, each one supported by a specially commissioned cartoon, have a look at our website.